Beltroniko JLeav. There we go. Now we're talking. It's already spelled who it is. Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. And as you might have just heard, it's Beltroniko and his humans versus JLeav and his Old World Alliance. This is in week 4 of the 2026 Winter Super League. And while they're setting up, I'm going to finish a story I just started on stream. It's a very short anecdote, don't worry. We were streaming one night, and out of the blue, I got sent a donation, just a straight PayPal donation. And I'm going to try and find the exact wording of it now, because it's pretty wild. The person who sent me the donation didn't follow me. So couldn't have spoken in chat because I've long had follower-only chat on. I'm scrolling in my quotes and copy pastas channel in the Discord to see if I can find the exact wording. I should have done this before we started the match, let's be honest. But, you know, it's YouTube. You can fast forward. There it is. Found it. Someone called Tudor. Never followed me. Sent a message with the donation that said, "No question mark. Heard your story. I do not know what it's like to walk in your shoes, but I do know from experience that Jesus can help you. Ain't talk about religion. If you're willing to go in prayer and seek him with all your heart, you will find him." So you're thinking he just sent, like, you know, 50 cents or something to, like, have his message read out? He sent a donation of £35. At the time, that was about $50 for the Americans. Yeah, I was like, is someone just gonna, like, you know, refund at some point? Nope, never did it. Someone sent me $50 to just write that, like a message about Jesus. I don't know if it was real or not. I have no idea what that was about at all. They never followed me. Even since then, never followed me. Just sent me money. The money was real, yeah. So if anyone else would like to recommend their particular invisible sky daddy, along with a £35 donation, go nuts. Straight cars for the OWA. If he'd got the power, we probably would have chucked a foul at him, but not with one assist, right? This looks like he's going to blitz the Ogre with the Ogre. So this does mean now the Ogre can step in, or he can stand up and he can take this block, and then he can blitz the Slayer with Mighty Blow, which is not something you tend to want to happen. Yeah, no worries. Always looking to laugh at such things. Don't really like leaving someone out like that. He's just going to get Mighty Blowed, right? Fails this dodge. I have to rewind, so I haven't got the names on. Fails this dodge, which means the right-hand side of the pitch is open now. Nat, is your team for Kind's Cup the Cornwall team? Or just a random team? Gonna 3-dice him back into the Ogre. Gets the power anyway, so... Third dice is what got the power, by the way. So, cheeky little 3D. Oh, did Armbar do a thing? Nalo, I didn't see. Oh, my day. No, it didn't. Hang on. Yes, it did. Armbar did a thing. Incredible. Oh, baby. All the Chaos players for Season 3, like, drooling at the thought of all those Armbar casualties they're going to cause. Blitzing the Ogre with just regular... Oh, no, he's not. Okay. So who's going round the side to be the extra assist here? This guy? Yeah, okay. Why wasn't he already there, one might ask. Oh my days, a blockless pow into an Ogre stun allows him to base the Mighty Blow tackle with his own Ogre. The humans are getting bullied here. Brings him up. If he gets the 2D pow, there is a juicy foul on this Ogre coming. Real juicy foul. Don't like standing this guy up. That just gives the Slayer 2 into 2. And immediately caught for a thick skull 8. Oh, poor old Belt. Poor old Belt. I will say that is the problem with Sneaky Git. I don't really like Sneaky Git on its own. It just has such limited use. I would genuinely just rather DP, just bring DP. Yes, you're more likely to get sent off, but you're also more likely to do some damage. Like, I just don't like bringing Sneaky Git on its own. I rarely put Sneaky Git on a team. Now, one dice blockless pow into removal this time. Getting the dice is JLeav. And he is not. Belt could possibly have re-rolled that to try and get something going here. Especially if you're going to follow there like that. I mean, he's just going to stand up, right? Yeah, I don't like this. Gets the pow. Mighty blow tackle on mighty blow tackle violence. And another... He appos it. Honestly, at this point, this drive is over. Like, you've been bullied out of this drive. You've taken 3 removals. I would have eaten the KO there. The last thing you want is JLeav to be thinking about a speculative foul now that the Apo's gone. He hasn't taken any damage himself. He's got spare players. He can absolutely think about it. He's got a spare lino right there. He could stamp on this. Especially as Belt is continuing to have the dog shit dice. Yeah, these are real bad dice. Not a power in sight. These circles are confusing as fuck. Get rid of them. It's so confusing, these circles, when the two teams are very similar to one another. That's better. I can just make out whose team is who now. That ball's a little bit out in the open. Why is that? Not going to go for a... Oh, he is going to go for a speculative foul. He's done it with him. And just gets a stun. Belt can consider himself lucky there. That could have been game losing. Losing your own chance at stuns and removals on your own offensive drive. Oof. Belt keeping all of his rerolls. Has he got another catcher? Yeah, okay. So he's got a catcher one turn as well as the halfling throw. So it is hard to set up against both. Not incredibly hard. I mean, a standard full... okay. A standard full width anti-one turn defense, anti-throw teammate defense also works against a catcher. The problem is, if it's far enough forward in the correct space, humans could technically blitz someone out of the way. So you have to remember to do a full width, you know, a full split LOS, or they could do a one turn, like an Amazon one turn or something, or they could get a quick snap, and therefore they won't need to utilize the blitz. That's why you need to learn to set up in these situations, to take advantage of kickoff events like a quick snap. So he set up, which to me is the correct throw teammate, I think, unless he's one square too far forward. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. No, he's fine, because if he throws from one square forward, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. He's set up in the right squares. So now he needs to set up, he needs to decide what he's going to do, right? If he's going to go all in on the halfling throw, which is difficult when they've set up correctly back here, or whether he's going to set up a catcher one turn with redundancy of a quick snap and stuff, which is more difficult because you have to leave a hole. Okay, so he hasn't set up for the quick snap. So what you can do here, you absolutely can do here, is set up, you need to learn how to do it, right? You need to set up so that one side is the quick snap one turn with a hole involved, and the other side is the blitz, is the blitz one turn, just in case you get a quick snap. It's absolutely doable. The ball is deep. Wait, the fling is off the pitch. Okay, that is outrageous. The fling should not be off the pitch. That is insane. This guy also doesn't need to be there. Technically, because he hasn't got another catcher, it's not great. But this guy here doesn't need to be there. He should be back in the middle in case of a deep kick so that the thrower can throw a short pass and then this guy can hand off. It's going to end up being better usually, especially when you've got multiple rerolls. So. Comes in there. Can take that power because he's got the built-in redundancy of this block. I don't know why he's done... Is that right? Why has he done this? Okay, he can... I don't understand what he's doing. What the fuck's he doing here? He's got 3 rerolls. What is he doing? I'm so confused. Why isn't he getting another push out of this? So you could absolutely get another push out of this. I don't know why he isn't doing it. Just taking blocks and powering things. Double rush. Throws the shorter pass, and he only made it. Oh no, he didn't. He rolled a 5. He 1 in 9 to the catch. Doesn't even get to try the dodges. What a shame. So in my opinion, Old World Alliance are a bit bashier than humans. So I don't really want to just set up to fight them here. You're not likely to get the stuns and removals from hitting dwarves, who are going to be the front line, as they are in return matchups. I wouldn't even hate seeing a human Daka here. The dwarves are slow, and when they get knocked down, they can get tagged off. I wouldn't hate seeing a human Daka. People don't like it because they can't dodge like elves, but it's not a weird thing to try. They're not quite the elf in this situation. They are almost as bashy as Old World Alliance, but the problem is the front line. The front line of dwarves are going to soak up damage a lot easier than the return blitzes, which are always going to be on armor 8. I like stepping away from the ball here. I like it a lot. Really, really safe. I don't hate that at all. He's going to take his blocks with the LOS, and then he's going to blitz with the Augur. Ugh. That's the one. The real dwarf is the one he doesn't get a pow on. No, well, never mind. He also doesn't get a pow there. And 1 in 9s. Oh my god. Well, that could be disastrous. 1 in 9s into his own removal and doesn't even break armor on the human. It is the risk you take doing something like that, but it's a really unlucky outcome, isn't it? 11% failure into your own armor break, which is 17%. So it's 17% of 11%, and then another 17%. Actually, no. So KO is less than that, but still. You're down into like 1% territory easy. I can tell you exactly what it is now. Give me a second. It is 11% armor break of 10 plus, and then a KO of 9 plus. It is 0.5%. 1 in 200. 1 in 200 times when you take that blitz, this is the result. Not including the fact that you didn't break armor on the other guy either. So you can feel aggrieved when that happens. It is a risk. It is weird that he played so super safe here. And then, like I said, it looked like he was going to blitz with the Augur, which is, not safe. if you're not going to play for the win, it's easy to say this now, isn't it? People always say this. It's easy to say this now once it's gone horribly wrong. But you'll notice I was praising the safe play, and then immediately he blitzes with the ogre, and the not safe play fucks him, even though it's only 1 in 200 times that goes wrong. You could just not do it. Simple as that. You could just not do it, right? He's obviously settled in to play for the draw. He didn't make any gains. He didn't blitz forward to try to claim space. He's settled in to play for the draw. If you're going to do that, all you care about is stability and safety. Just don't fail to pick up. Walk forward slowly. Take safe blocks only. And unfortunately, he's decided to go against that for one critical moment, and it's bit him in the ass with a horrendously low percentage disaster. Jamming himself up the sideline. Gets a stun there, which is nice. 1D's one of the guards away, which will help. That doesn't help. But this is the issue, isn't it? Humans into bash. And all the Old World Alliance did was just stand the dwarves back up and walk them back up to him. Overwhelmed the LOS immediately, which was a flat shape from taking blocks. And he's been out-guarded. So now this center line of all of his guards are just weak. Like horrendously weak because they've got more guards and they're unlikely to be injured. They're just going to stand back up because they're all dwarves. This is what I mean by, you don't really want to get in and start mixing it up with Old World Alliance when you're basically slightly shitter Old World Alliance as far as Bash is concerned. You want to lean into the thing that you are better than them at, which is speed. You are faster than them. They don't have the speed of humans in this. In 3rd season, they have most of the speed of humans and most of the bash of dwarves, so they shit on humans. But in 2nd season, you've got to utilize your speed, not try to fight them. Which means dicking about, running around, do-si-doing. So I still maintain, and I might try it maybe in Arena or something, that humans could drop a guard and take a Frenzy Blitzer. I'm kind of interested in how that plays out. Yeah, okay, you're a little weaker, but you're not really fighting the bash teams anyway. The guard is basically there to overwhelm the Midland teams, to have more guard than like all the elves and Norse and other teams like that. It's not like you're going to end up fighting orcs. Like, it's nice to have the guard. Guard is one of the best skills in the game. But Frenzy gives you options that extra guard doesn't. Not only does it give you options in play so that they have to avoid sidelines and things like that, but when it comes to the 1 turn, because you have the halfling toss, Frenzy gives you the option of a necro 1 turn. Because if they set up like JLeav just did at the back to stop the halfling toss, if you do a necro 1 turn, you can blitz through the back line. Because you have the speed of humans, you can reach that backline player and just blitz through him. Which makes your regular 1 turn a lot fucking easier. I suspect we'll see more of that once people start working out that that's a possibility. The problem is with humans in 3rd season, because of the lack of blitzers, you're probably going to have to put Frenzy on a lino. Like, you can't really put Frenzy on a Blitzer, because you only get two, and one of them's going to be Guard, and one of them's going to be Mighty Blow, so you probably have to put Frenzy on a Lino. You could put Frenzy on a Lino here, right? There's a Lino that has Guard. You could just give him Frenzy. Will allow you to utilize the double somewhere else. That's a problem. Doesn't break armor. He's going to have to do some rushes. Okay. Oh, one, another one maybe? Oh, two, okay. Okay, is there some kind of chain play here? I don't think so, but maybe, possibly. Oh, there is. Oh, there absolutely is. Okay, so this is a complicated chain, I think. No, actually, maybe it's not a chain at all. I take it back. I don't think you can do it. You can't chain him because that square is not full. Like, you could chain him into him to there, and then block him to there, and then block him, but like, it would go into this square, wouldn't go to there to push him. What a shame. Yeah, what a shame. So I guess just the blitz is him, and then we jam in on him, right? Weird that he just jammed him in there. That's not even a guard. The blitzer hit him, not the catcher. So that's the blitz, right? Gets a power, which is what he needed. And then I guess the catcher goes there. Okay, there. Yeah, so we have a problem now, don't we? This is like a real... See, like, this is the problem, isn't it? This is what started on the... This is what happens when you try to fight Old World Alliance. You've left your three core players behind, and you've pushed up the pitch, but without any guards. Like, this, you've got a blockless guard who's just been, like, knocked down. Like, this is a real problem. You can't push up the pitch so weak like this. I don't even know what you do here. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what you do. Like, you can stand him up, and that's the blitz. But where's he gonna go? The best I can think of is red dice in him to there, and then he can two dice him, and that leaves a spot for you to come and slide behind, and then you like. But the problem is, you red dice in him to there. You're not gonna pow him, so that leaves this weak. You have to come around the back and hope you make a dodge with this blitzer or something. Like, you're in such a bad spot. You have to retreat and roll your threes and hope you roll like at least three of them before you burn a reroll. Yeah, see that wasn't the play. Honestly, red dice in him is better than one dice in him, because red dice in him makes that a two dice block, and he's who you want gone more than anyone else. Okay, the POW is nice, but you're still in trouble here. Where's the ball going? He's throwing a pass. He 1-in-9'd the catch in the end zone. He 1-in-9'd the catch in the end zone. I mean, it's a crap play, but he 1-in-9'd the catch in the end zone, which is a shitty result. Even if he scored, like, it's almost certain he loses, right? There's no way to stop JLeav walking down the pitch and doing a 5-turn score. But now he's lost. And that's it. None of these guys even stood up, man. It's like he forgot about him. They're his best players. Fails the rush. Gets a full POW. Maybe it's back on. Has to break armor. Doesn't. Fails another rush. Snakes another rush. Okay. The game has decided that Belt can't win or draw. I don't know why he was doing the extra rush. Like, it seemed pointless, but to snake it is still horrific after he's already had those crippling dice in the game already. Foul gets caught. Hello, kind. I saw the ping. Yeah, I guessed what it was. I'll have a nose now. I mean, good for him. He's still trying. Glowing red, so we knew it was a removal. Weird little weird little glitch in the game. And it is Swiss, so it does matter. So JLeav is going to try and score again. Just going through the motions now. Nothing Penguin Academy-ish to talk about. It's just whether or not JLeav manages to score, which, you know, seems likely. Doesn't risk the rushes now. There's no need. Doesn't snake that rush. Keeps his 2 rerolls. Gets a Kaz. Pretty. Oh, he's rerolling that. Oh, okay. I don't think we needed to reroll that. I get why he did. But we had another player here. I mean, he shouldn't have done it, is what I mean, not reroll. Once he'd done it, he had to reroll it, right? Otherwise, he's given up the possible 2-0, but... should have just stayed there and, like, blocked and then come down in front with the blocker. Okay. Not a million% certain what the point of that was. Or any of that, really. And so now he just 2-2s. Has his roll and 2-0. And there we go. JLeav takes the win. I mean, gotta say, I think he played slightly better than Belt, but also, I don't know if it would have mattered that much. He did pretty much dice him in that game, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? You prefer to see games won purely by skill, or I do anyway, rather than just have the dice decide them. But hopefully there was something in there for the Academy, and we will see you in the next one.